We're at Agnew Meadows in the Inyo National Forest. We took the YARTS bus from Yosemite Valley back to Mammoth Lakes last night, stayed at the Old Shady Campground, and then hiked up a mile or so into town to catch the Reds Meadow bus. This is the very start of our trip. Got some nice wildflowers right here, right along the road, just off the main road as you're heading up to the Agnew Meadow campground, which I'm not sure if it's still closed. I think it's still closed from the windstorm that they had a couple of years ago that had all that massive blowdown. You could see quite a bit of that as we came in on the road. So far, beautiful sunny day. We're hoping to do 14 miles today up to the Muir Lakes junction, just shy of Donahue Pass. So we'll see how that goes. We have all day to do it. So as long as the weather holds up, we can just take our time and enjoy God's scenery. And we just entered the Ansel Adams Wilderness area, and just past where the PCT broke off to Reds Meadow. We have been following it southbound here in I don't know, 8 or 10 miles. We'll hook up with it again at Rush Creek, I think it is, going northbound. That's kind of confusing. Started on it southbound and end up going on it northbound, but that's the way it works. Couldn't ask for a prettier morning. Perfect weather, good temperature right now. Too many bugs. A few mosquitoes, but that's what you get around this area this time of year. A little too early to have them all killed off, even with the low snow and not much rain that they've apparently had in this area. Now we just branched off from the river trail, and I can hear whatever creek or river is just up ahead there, and what I suspect will be our hardest climb of the day, having to go up in that notch right there to get to Shadow Lake. Been a very nice trail so far. Lovely smell of pine. Every now and then there's some aspen down low with the pine. Those that have been there have been very big aspen too. Very few of them. How nice. They even provide us a bridge. Now we start what should be a long series of switchbacks, I would guess. Some really nice cascading waterfalls you can't see right here very well. Fortunately, the lighting is not very good to take a picture either. But getting near the top of the climb, I think. See Sydney coming up. About there maybe. And here is Shadow Lake. Here's the inlet to Shadow Lake. Nice little chute over there. And we've now officially joined up with the John Muir Trail. Let's go take a look at that nice little chute over here. Now we're on our way up trail to Garnet Lake. That's what they call the minarets out there. And there's our first view of Garnet Lake. Some angry looking skies on the other side of the range there. That would be toward Yosemite Valley. It's like we have a cell on either side of us. You can see some tenters near the outlet of Ruby Lake. Rain has started to fall a little bit, pretty lightly. There you can see Ruby Lake. And we had stopped briefly at Ruby Lake and had a little light rain and even some light hail. This is Emerald Lake right there. And I'd finally seen my first lightning flash. Had tons of thunder for the last hour and a half, but I had not seen any lightning. And bang, just like that, you crest the hill from Emerald Lake, and here's Salad Lake, otherwise known as Thousand Island Lake. I'll try not to. I think 100 Island Lake would be more appropriate. Certainly nowhere near 1,000. Dark clouds over there still. Cruising along toward Island Pass. I forgot to mention a while back that we rejoined the PCT northbound. It comes in just past the outlet to Thousand Island Lake. So once again on the Pacific Crest Trail. We're doing pretty good. Slow, but making good progress. Less than 3 miles to go to our destination. And it's probably about 5 o'clock local. Coming down off of Island Pass. Down into the valley. I expect we'd come up on the Davis Lakes junction fairly soon. Here is the Davis Lakes. We just came down from that way. Davis Lakes goes up this way. And there's a nice big fat marmot up there by the tree. He's not moving, but there he goes. PCT continues down this way. Well, this afternoon is the first time that I've ever had to wear my head net while hiking. Stopped near a creek once before and put it on then, and did that again. We just tried to stop for dinner. We did cook it, We came up out of the valley just a little bit, but they were still pretty ferocious. So we're fleeing to higher ground. And we finally finished dinner fighting the mosquitoes, overlooking Wall Lake. That's the inlet to Wall Lake. Probably half a mile from our destination, right before the junction with Muir Lakes Trail. Well, we made it to the Muir Lakes junction. And here is home sweet home for the evening. There's a gorgeous sunrise. Beautiful day once again, or at least it's starting that way. And we're headed off the Donahue Pass. And once again, treated to a lovely log bridge. Very buggy again this morning. We're wearing our head nets again. Ah, a stone bridge this time. Up to the right of that peak is where we're heading. Very little snow on this side at least. I had a pretty low snow year in the Sierra. Come on, Patsy! Cut those coconuts together. Oh, yay, goody. We actually get to cross a little snow. here we are at Donahue Pass. Good morning. And there goes the resident marmot. And this is like Marmot Central up here. Look at them all. There's the Lyle Canyon that we'll be traversing all the way down. We finally had a crossing that wasn't as easy as most. Just that little rock hop, well, rock slash log hop, if you wanted to call it that. That's the main one right there. You could choose to attempt going across over there too. Frankly, I would just wade through the water, but it's interesting to see how people get freaked out over this kind of stuff. We're in a nice peaceful section right now, but we just finished a pretty steep and rocky decline to get down to here. Rough on the knees. But so far my knees are holding up pretty well. Done a lot of steep, rocky downhills to get back down in the valley. Much worse than what it looks like here. Seems like a good half mile of rocky stairs, if you will. We've made it back down to Lyle Fork. The afternoon thunderstorm just started threatening about 10 minutes ago. I think we've only had a couple drops on us. Seems behind and to the left of us right now. I think we finally made it to the Vogel's Gang High Sierra Camp Junction. which means we have just about 6 miles left. Yep. And the last several miles have been somewhat boring. I don't like being in a forest, so some of it hasn't been too bad. Been out in the meadows as well, along the edge of the meadows. Looks like you can see another one up ahead. The light rain has stopped. You can still hear a little thunder here and there, but it seems to have moved off now. Wow, now that's a bridge. We must get some major flooding here at Rafferty Creek. Almost to the Tuolumne Meadows campground. But the question is now, where exactly is the backpacker campground? Somewhere in the middle of it. We did find the backpackers camp. The trail to it is right next to site A17. And it's just like tent city up here. They're actually being pretty well behaved right now. It was quite loud earlier. And being July 4th, I'm hoping that we can manage to get some sleep. You probably can't see it, but it goes way back there. And we've got well over 100 shelters set up. We're sharing it with a JMT through hiker and a few other people.